Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Twilight Football. It's great to have you with us at the Norwood Oval. We're set for an enthralling contest between Woodville, West-Torrens and Port Adelaide. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the Magpies. They're a great side, as we know. If they're hungry and switched on, then anyone would have their work cut out trying to stop them.
Thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. Here we go. Meggins wins the first tap. Puncher. Onto the non-preferred. That's an impressive mark. Gotta go now. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. Only a question of who will get the goal. McLennan tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Meggins got his palm to it. Deloya stripped of the footy. That's a bit of a waste. Burgoyne is calm in a crisis. Gets the kick away. Puncher makes good contact. Normally delivers. Buck has worked hard to present towards the goal mouth. Hayes, he makes it look easy.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Snap around the body. It's there!
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The Eagles picking up where they left off last week. Meggins with a deft tap. Beattie getting his hands on it early. Not his finest moment. They're on point so far. Williams. They'll compete inside the 50. He would have fancied his chances from there. McLennan gets his kick despite the heat. Backs himself in. His field kicking is normally first rate. Lay. That's good work rate. The Magpies moving the ball well. He doesn't waste many. Williams leads his opponent. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Forward they go again. Punched away. Moraes. That has to hurt. No trouble at all.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Eagles have started brightly with the first two. The big men fly. Moraes, they've put themselves under pressure. They're a big chance here. Williams uses the body well. Sends them inside 50 again. You can't question his commitment. Got the handball away.
The Magpies have started slowly, but we know they can score quickly, so they won't panic just yet.
Who can get the clearance? Lister. They've given it back. Big ball to be won here. Cook spoils. Hacking it forward. Lukac. He's taken a beauty. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Magpies looking shaky early. That's well played. He's hit up the lead. Kicks laterally. Lay has found some space. Through the centre square he goes. Can get and go. Can he be the fire starter? Bowman might be just outside his range. Not a great kick. Harris is all on his own and marks.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
This needs to come back, but it's not coming back enough.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Ballenden heads to the pocket. Cook can keep it moving. Honours the lead. The Eagles are up and about early. Well played. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Richards fumbled it like a cake of soap. Can he impose himself on the match? Williams. This might be a chance for the High Flyers. Turned over on centre wing. That's going to hurt. It's 50.
A rare opportunity in front of goal.
To break the duck. That will have to wait.
He should have done better there. You've got to make those count.
Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. Williams pushes into space and receives the footy. No one can mark. Richards. What's he got on offer? They're tackling with great intent. Visentini palms it down. Knight in his natural habitat. The kick is precise. Crosses the paint. Hayes drops into the hole and marks. The Eagles have started well. A bit of a panicked handball. Lukac farms it out. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Eagles probably feel like they haven't been fully rewarded for how much ball they're winning. They've been very good in close early.
Visentini showing his skills. Moraes, they've got the fumbles today. Beattie gets to it first. Bowman runs onto it. Kicks to space. Ballenden saw that coming. Squeezes the kick. Fleeton goes laterally. Buck, like a Yorkshire Terrier, thought his way through it. Williams wins the contest hands down. This is good tempo footy. A bit of friendly fire. He'll work all day. Burgoyne. Hayes affects the turnover. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Brazel marks. Will he go the bomb? They need a mark. Ballenden making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Tries a safe ball. Richards runs onto it. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Meggins wins it. Knight. Well-weighted kick. Radaglia picks it off. That's poor kicking. The Eagles have denied them the corridor. They might be caught out on the turnover. Throws it on the boot. Weckett bombs it in. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Got to go now. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Magpies really need to respond now. Meggins with a deft tap. Got to get rid of it. Lukac marks it centre half forward. Buck can run and gun. Rowe. Here's a chance. Steadies. Fires. And misses.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Williams tasked with the kick in. McLennan working hard and presenting well. McEntee at centre half forward. The Magpies not at their best so far. What can they build here? Brazel. This is good footy. Slick hands. McEntee. Visentini with a chance to run. Looking to peg one back. Can't take it. Ferrari. No prior and we'll have a ball up. The two big men do battle. He split the middle.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Magpies have opened their account. Visentini slaps it out. Deloya accepted the invitation. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lay. They're going hammer and tong. The Eagles have won it back. Manages to find a teammate. They're moving the footy quickly. Quality delivery by foot. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
Away we go once more. Visentini wins the hit out. Moraes lowers the eyes. He's not having a great time of it. Moore. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Visentini with the tap. O'Reilly. Moraes. Richards. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
Ballenden with the footy. Cook works hard to present. Deloya has charged into space. He's got an option in the centre square. Burgoyne heads them off at the pass. O'Reilly. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Lister. That's an aggressive handball. Knight. Beattie. Williams. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Visentini showing his skills. O'Reilly. Lay. He's been busy so far. Moore navigated the traffic. Puncher needs a good decision. Some indirect ball movement here. The call is insufficient intent. They'll compete inside the 50. Defence 101 there. Bowman. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Moraes, Burgoyne, O'Reilly, Ballenden intercepts. They're on point so far. Richards got a fist in. Pearce, Sinor, Knight. The defence has fallen down. The Eagles looking dangerous. The sea's just parted for him, and he has taken full toll.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
So a timely goal late in the piece. The two big men do battle. Lay. Bit of a nothing kick. The Eagles have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Magpies need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Visentini looking for territory. Moraes, Bowman. That's good work rate. Lay gives it everything. McEntee is hard to beat one-on-one.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
It's online. Will it have the carry?
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The two big men do battle. Lay needing support. The umpire says he had no prior. Visentini wins the hit out. Moraes. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Visentini with a deft tap. Moraes swoops. Good build-up. Meggans leads his opponent. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it. They've picked their way through. McEntee has it within range.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
This one's getting hotter and hotter.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Magpies are back in business. Meggins wins it out of the centre. Knight turns it over in the middle. Not his finest moment. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Buck on a lead. They'll take the patient approach. Litzter all alone in the centre square. This is good ball movement. Williams inside 50 with the kick. Radaglia thwarts them again. His field kicking is normally first rate. Weckett at close quarters. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Visentini mops that one up. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Visentini, the winner there. O'Reilly, stripped of the footy. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Eagles are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Visentini wins the hit out. Moraes, Richards. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Visentini with a deft tap. Lay, and they're away. The kick is precise. Baldwin throws it on the boot. Bowman has marked in front of goal.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Bowman gets his second.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
One kick game again. Meggins got his palm to it. Rowe, Litzter. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Meggins with a deft tap. Rowe, that's almost a bonus. He just keeps racking up disposals. Bowman marks again. His contested marking is superb. Harris has a vice-like grip.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Underway once more. Visentini. It's a masterclass in ruck work. The Magpies on the ball now. Moore couldn't mark. Ferrari. Brazel puts his head over it. Moraes kicking for his first. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Cook with a chance to relieve the pressure. Honours the lead. Deloya normally delivers. Good work rate. And they're away. No one can mark. Meggins. It's become a game of keepings off. McLennan drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Lay marks it centre half forward. The kick was centimetre perfect. Richards, he's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. McEntee, great hands there. The Magpies look well drilled. Litzter was afforded latitude. Big ball to be won here. That's an impressive mark. Crosses the paint. McLennan makes good contact. Backs himself in. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Meggins wins it down. Litzter, Deloya snares the loose ball. Burgoyne marks on the last line of defence. Can he hit a target? Moraes has found some space. What a game he's having. Quality delivery by foot. Conservative kick. Well played. Lay thought his way through it. O'Reilly. Dangerous to leave on his own. They might be out here. He's been industrious. Manages to find a teammate. Doesn't often waste it. Puncher. We've seen that before. And we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues because it's been great to watch.
Meggins, the winner there. Litzter, Deloya, Ango. They're building something dangerous here. Williams, marks on centre wing. That's a well-placed kick. Punched that like he meant it. Sinor, Buck. He's done brilliantly. Wiedemann picks off the pass. Ignoring the corridor for now. Richards presents in space. They'll contest in the centre square. Good thinking and good execution too. This will be their first entry for a while. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Can he impose himself on the match? Nichols takes a beauty. Gives the handball away. Into the middle with the kick. No mark. Pearce is cool under pressure. You can't question his commitment. Meggins. Knight. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Hayes commands the footy. They've got them on the overlap. He's pulled the wrong rein there and out of play.
The Eagles might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Visentini continues to have his way. Watkins hacking it forward. The Magpies having a great patch. That's well played. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Slips through his fingers. Lay. The defence has fallen down. Ferrari might fancy himself here. O'Reilly. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Magpies are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Visentini, he's worth his weight in gold. Lay. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Bowman continues to rule the skies. They've had the better of the contest to this point. He would have fancied his chances from there. Ferrari, right place, right time, goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Eagles need more from their key players. Visentini with the tap. Plenty of heat in this game. Meggins accepted the invitation. Litzter. Under pressure. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Magpies are certainly looking the better side, but they love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Visentini is giving him a bath. Can he be the fire starter? Watkins saves the day. Well-weighted kick. Williams marks in the back pocket. Lay working hard and being rewarded. A chance to clear now. The Magpies moving the ball well. Moore. This is good footy. McEntee couldn't get a disposal. Brazel. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. No time like the present. Sinor. Run down. Great chase. Kicks to centre wing. And goes. Takes an excellent grab. The Magpies guarding the corridor. They've put themselves under pressure. Brazel can keep it moving. He doesn't waste many. And go. Fumbles. Could be costly. Brazel. Bowman running in support. McEntee almost threw it out. Not a great kick. That won't score. The Eagles not at their best so far. Bowman within range can make them pay.
He'd kick this more often than not.
One behind.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
The Magpies didn't get off to a great start, but they've righted the ship and will be confident of going on with the job. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Magpies are a slightly better team, I think, and the scoreboard reflects that, but at the same time, they haven't been able to get this fully on their terms, and I'd expect they'll be forced to fight all the way for the points. Their best should be good enough, though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Same old, same old. Lay. That's a bit of a waste. Sinor. Meggans. Through the centre square he goes. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Daring run out of defence. McLennan has time and space. They're moving the footy well here. This is good ball movement. He's been quiet. No wonder coaches go grey. Meggans got the handball away. Ballenden. Weckett. Litzter. Brazel. Gathers. McEntee. His field kicking is normally first rate. Beattie, desperate to win it back. They're tackling with great intent. Visentini is teaching him a lesson. Ballenden didn't need to be asked twice. Richards, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by foot. What can they build here? Meggans on a lead. Buck. Nichols throws it on the boot. Well played. Takes the logical option. Pearce. Ballenden under pressure. They've got a problem now. Sees something he likes. Only a question of who will get the goal. McLennan is racking up spoils. It's there!
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
That first goal's so important. Meggans, a rare win. Ballenden honours the lead. That's an aggressive handball. Thought his way through it. Pearce is in the clear and marks uncontested. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Got to go now. Ball spills free in the tackle. That one was not open to interpretation. Richards has found some space. And 50 seems a bit harsh. McEntee The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Vizentini, he is simply too good. Moraes. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Vizentini, this is getting monotonous. O'Reilly, Watkins, in the right spot. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Moore, spoils. Ballenden, gathers. Fleeton, good build-up. Cook, needs to be quick. That's a well-placed kick. What can they muster from the back half? Moore, getting involved. Beattie has charged into space. Buck, dangerous to leave on his own. Does well under pressure. They've opened them up here. He'll pump them into attack once more. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Is this number 4? Just needs a good bounce. It's a bad miss.
You've got to take the positive. Perhaps they can turn that into a 7-point play.
Turner to bring it in. Moore working hard and presenting well. Can he impose himself on the match? The kick was centimetre perfect. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Baldwin, McEntee, hacking it forward. Meggins clears the area. Deloya, I've liked his game today. McEntee intercepts on centre wing. He might have thought about the corridor. Brazel works hard to present. Moraes in the clear. Ferrari, they're building something dangerous here. Shaves the grass with that one. Cook runs onto it. The boundary umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Magpies might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Deloya, you can't question his commitment. Cook squeezes the kick. And out of play.
The Magpies would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Vizentini showing his skills. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He's had little impact so far. Ballenden wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Weckett makes position. Can they get something going? The kick is precise. He's been industrious. That's a strong mark. Sinor, good use of hands. Williams, the defence is disorganised. Hayes is a beacon in that forward line.
Already got one today.
He won't miss this, surely. He nearly did, but it's okay in the end.
It was a bit of a nervous kick, but all's well that ends well.
The Eagles will not lie down. Vizentini continues to have his way. O'Reilly, Richards, Watkins, Marks. Will he go the bomb? He hasn't been himself today. Ballenden takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Buck with a chance to relieve the pressure. Careful with the kick. Williams pushes into space and receives the footy. The Eagles having a great patch. He's hit up the lead. Feeds it out. Buck, they've got them on the overlap. Burgoyne drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Chips to half-back. Manages to find a teammate. Good hands. Williams gets his kick despite the heat. That's well played. O'Reilly, not his finest moment. Takes the short option. Hayes can keep it moving. Can he hit a target? Burgoyne says thank you very much. Umpire says come for a walk. The defence has fallen down. Good work rate.
He'll fancy his chances.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Trying to catch them out. He's everywhere at the moment. Cook presents in space. Deloya, that's good work rate. Rowe, incisive handball. Williams, Pearce, harassed into an error. The kick was misdirected. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Baldwin with a chance to run. Williams heads them off at the pass. Tries a safe ball. Sinor delivers to centre half forward. Pearce working hard and being rewarded. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Good thinking and good execution too. Can anyone take a mark? Punched away. Hayes goes back with the handball. Lukac, Rowe, pounces. Heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play.
The Magpies have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
The Eagles have kicked the past three and they're looking formidable. Meggins wins it out of the centre. Knight goes laterally. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Was that a legal disposal? He couldn't get his fist or foot to it. They've got the fumbles today. They've put themselves under pressure. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Visentini wins the tap. Has to be clean. Knight drives it inside the forward 50. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Watkins, he makes it look easy. Brazel steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Meggins, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. It's a free for push in the back. Radagalia! Again with a superior judgment. His field kicking is normally first rate. Just has to hit a target. Rowe takes an excellent grab. Buck in the centre square. Good handball. Hayes. Inside 50 with the kick. Chance gone begging. Lorna saw that coming. Delightfully done. Burgoyne. Weckett affects the turnover. That's poor play. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Magpies are fortunate to be in front at the last change. Looking at the stat sheet, you have to wonder how they've managed to do it. They're losing clearances, inside 50s, disposals. Nevertheless, they're taking advantage of their opposition's shortcomings, but will their luck hold?
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The two big men do battle. Knight is cool under pressure. The Magpies have won it back. Bowman on a lead, looking to extend this margin. Quality delivery by foot. The Eagles have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Important clearance here. Knight into the middle with the kick. Wiedemann makes good contact. Pearce, Deloya. Thought his way through it. Burgoyne is proving a massive thorn in their side. He's only had the one inside 50. Moraes in some space on the wing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Watkins. This is a big opportunity. Great play. No one can mark. Rowe. That's a bit of a waste. And he's done for holding the ball. Slick hands. Cook, Fleeton, not a lot of space to work with. Puncher, look at him go. Conservative kick. They're moving the footy well here. He's been quiet. Deloya, he's taken a beauty. Rowe with time. Williams, Hayes. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
3 goals straight and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Eagles with the inside running again. Big clearance to win here. Knight shaves the grass with that one. Watkins got in the way. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised. That's a well-placed kick. Honours the lead. He doesn't waste many. Moraes showing why he's such a good defender. Dishes it off. Bowman. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. Weckett has found some space, seeking to maintain possession. They could almost have raffled it. Rowe works hard to present and go. In the clear. Deloya takes the hand pass. That's an impressive mark. The sea's just parted for him, and he has taken full toll.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Eagles are really taking it to them today. Good ruck work. Moraes, he's so clean with the footy. Hayes, with a coat hanger, has given away a free kick. Lays it off. Watkins, the umpire waves them on. Brazel at centre half forward. Moraes, here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Bombs it in. McEntee is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Outside of the boot, he loves these, but that one is not his best.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. He's been prolific. Cook working hard and presenting well. Knight takes the logical option. Deloya. Ballenden makes position. He's got an option in the centre square. Radigalia. Where would they be without him? That might attract a pack. Puncher doing what he does best. Bowman. Harris. Well done. Great commitment. I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Ballenden to bring it back in. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Burgoyne didn't need to be asked twice. Knight navigated the traffic. Visentini farms it out. Got to get rid of it. Radigalia. Williams is calm in a crisis. Deloya only knows one way. That's almost worth a kick. Meggans. This is good ball movement. They could try manning up. Well played. They've got them on the overlap. Williams has a way of drawing the footy. Knight. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. The big men fly. Knight. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Under pressure. Watkins. We will do it all again. Visentini slaps it out. O'Reilly. I've liked his game today. He's normally better than that. Weckett runs onto it. Rowe. Deloya. All alone in the centre square. The Eagles looking ominous. That's great footy.
He's been reminiscent of Lockett and Dunstall the way he's kicked a goal today.
Are you not entertained?
That was a pure strike. You really couldn't have hit that one any sweeter.
The Magpies really need to respond now. The big men fly. Rowe. Beattie. The Eagles finishing strongly. Radigalia does well under pressure. Bowman plucks another contested mark. Brazel dangerous to leave on his own. Can he be the fire starter? Fleeton is racking up spoils. Brazel, look at the desperation. O'Reilly, a bit of a panicked handball. Steadies, fires, bullseye.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Punch clear. Rowe. Litster. Goes laterally. Nichols. Why is he kicking it backwards? Bowman accepted the invitation. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark. They need a mark. Weckett making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cook. The pressure is fierce. He's hit up the lead. Puncher can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Manages to find a teammate. Fleeton. Weckett. Litster couldn't find a way through. Rowe, a little clumsy with that tackle. Takes the short option. Nichols working hard and being rewarded. Sinor, what can he do with it? A bit of friendly fire. Radaglia gathers. McEntee. The Magpies will have one eye on the clock. Vizentini showing his skills. Moraes leading from the front. They should be in the votes today. Meggans mops that one up. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Can they keep the footy this time? Richards couldn't hold it under pressure. Great tackling technique there. Vizentini with the tap. He'll work all day. Meggans in the centre square. That's well played. A good kick here and they'll be in business. You can't afford to do that too often. Flirts with the 50 and cops the 50. He's had little impact so far. Punched away. Ballenden, he's got support. Puncher. Thought his way through it. Ngo with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Eagles moving the ball well. Out wide with the kick. Decides to go. Useful hand pass. Can they get two in a row? Good thinking and good execution too. Vizentini with a little bit of time. Poor disposal keeps letting them down. Delivers a long ball. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He might have thought about the corridor. It must be his birthday. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Can't hang on under close attention. He's been quiet. Hayes on a lead. Good handball. Nichols. Might be time for one more score here. Onto the non-preferred. That can only be holding the ball. Conservative kick. Moore in the centre square. Chipping it around. No urgency. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. The Eagles claim the points today. It's the close wins that separate teams at the end of the season, and you get the feeling this result will be consequential for both sides. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
That's a very valuable win because it shores up their spot in the top 8. They definitely look a top 8 team, and being able to hold your nerve in close matches makes the task of qualification that much easier. They haven't found their absolute best yet, though.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon, and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.